Nebraska's unemployment rate remains one of the lowest across the nation. Today, the Nebraska Department of Labor said the unemployment rate was 3% last month, same as it was in June and slightly higher than a year ago. Nebraska's unemployment rate is the sixth lowest in the country, tied with Alabama and trailing only Montana, Hawaii, Vermont, and the Dakotas. The national unemployment rate is right around 4.2%.